my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling love.
Hey everybody, so there's Pop. Hey, say hi Pop, he's in the background, he's over here working. He's still picking away at the front end. As you guys see, we're over here at his shop. Front end is completely torn apart. We walk around over here, you'll see there's the hood. We had to take everything off of there. We're trying to repair everything that we can underneath. I need to run out to the racetrack, and they have this panel that's right here where the exhaust was. I gotta go get that for Dad. I'm gonna maybe even go get that.
Take this one off, yeah.
He's gotta take the other one off. But let's talk with Pop real quick and see kind of what he's been doing, what his plans are, and what really got messed up, because we keep talking about the engine side of what got hurt. But let's talk about this front end, because kind of when everything happened, we kind of just started taking everything apart and just were like, screw it. And so we didn't give too much video of what was damaged on here.
Well, the video that you had put out before showed the explosion that happened underneath the hood. And you saw the front end just lift right off, and it was basically not to the same extent of a blower explosion on a Top Fuel funny car, but it still lifted the whole front body right off of the vehicle and kind of destroyed any of the mounting points. The mounts on the car got destroyed, the mounts underneath the front end got destroyed, and a lot of fiberglass got cracked and pieced out.
So you see, like up here, we've had to fill everything in, and here you can almost see through it. That's because there was so much missing there. That's all new items. This was one of the lightweight fiberglass pieces from VFN here, but now it's not going to be as light. So we're going to go through. Pop is fixing that. Let's go around to the front here and I want you to show us kind of what you have been working on.
I'm sorry, the front end was all kind of broke up. It so much as it took some shards out of the side over here. It cracked this all the way down on this, cracked it up, broke the seams right here on it, and also put another big old crack over here. So just on the front, it just basically split the front end right down the middle. Now it's so hard to get any of the fiberglass pieces out here, so I wanted to put a one-piece front end on this in the longest time. And I know it's not going to be as light as a regular one-piece front end or a carbon fiber front end, but I'm going to cut some of this out here, and I'm actually going to graft the hood to this and make it a one-piece front end with some panel bond and some fiberglass in there.
That one.
If I was to try to bond it on right now, it might not fit real well on the car. We'd have to get this mounted on the car first, because this, you know, it's got some movement to it.
So we want it to be perfect when it's on the car.
Perfect when it's on the car. Mount this on the car first, then put the hood on, bond the hood to it. That way everything is meant for the car. Cool.
Well, Pop, you're doing a great job here. I know you said you kind of wanted to have this ready to put back on the car in the next couple of days or even tomorrow. So we're not going to take too much more of your time. I'll let you be here.
I figure we're going to start mounting it back on the car tomorrow.
Morning, everybody. Today we've got a bunch of people in here, and we are getting everything swapped over to Big Tires so we can go out for No Prep Kings. As you see behind me, car's up in the air. Got a couple guys working there. I just got done making a new brake line here. We have to just get everything kind of finalized on that, but when the turbo came off, it fell down and hit our brake line. It had like a small dent and everything in it, and it was just not worth risking it having, you know, an issue or anything. So we just went and replaced the whole thing. Well, we got the engine diaper on over here. Let's walk underneath. Engine diaper, so we're nice and safe. Get everything going there. We're gonna go check with the guys in the back. They've been swapping over the shocks, the gears. They pulled the axles out, everything. And then they're gonna start slinging the 4-link bars, and then we're gonna put it on scales. So unfortunately, we're not gonna have enough time to do any testing. So it looks like we're gonna go out with just the data that we have from last year. Hopefully that should be enough, and let's go take a look. So thank you guys for tuning in and subscribing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like and all that stuff. Dude, I call it the YouTube hokey pokey. Like, comment, subscribe, doing all that. So returning to the rear of the car, Pop is back here. Cam is out. I think he's grabbing some parts or something. But we're going to take a look at what they're swapping over for going from a radial to a big tire in preparation for No Prep Kings. So there's Pop there.
Always
hey, Pop.
Fun. Always fun.
what you been up to this morning so far, and then what do you have going on after this?
Well, Cam and I have been working on back here, getting everything switched over, going from radial tire to big tire. Biggest difference there is gears, because we're going from a 315 tire up to a 35-inch tall tire, or 34.5 tire. So you have to change the gear ratios in accordance with that. So we've got the gears already swapped. Got to put the drive shaft back in. We're going to be changing all the bar angles on here to make it for big tire instead of a radial setup. We're going to do a few other things on there, getting it ready. As far as getting our shocks, we're swapping over our shocks from our radial setup shock to our big tire shock.
Shocks.
Okay, two different shocks here. In my left hand is a radial setup. In my right hand is the big tire no prep setup. So the shocks over here, the reason why we take them off and change them is the radial tire setup are sprung differently. As you can see, you've got different springs here, take-up springs, and also this is valved more to hold compression and release on the rebound, because you want your car for separation. So this has got more control on the rebound basically than what the no prep style is. This has more control on the separation and as far as not allowing it to separate, and it's also got more control on the actual compression side of it for big tires.
So under the car, we're getting, I wanted to show you guys what we did. We already mounted the front end. We had like one evening to get it done, so we didn't film a whole bunch, but I wanted to show you kind of what we had to do and to make this work, and then we're gonna have to readdress some of it in the next couple of weeks or something there, that just because I'm just too, it doesn't look the best to me. So but take a look. Up here, this is what we had to remount. We had to remount these Zeus pieces right here. So we had to cut everything off, put new bars on, and then we put new springs in right here and everything like that. So that was the big piece. And then up here, we had to remount and move some of our tree pieces. And you can still see it's a little bit dusty from that. We're gonna have to finish wiping it down, but we got all of the pieces all mounted and solidly on here. So the front end is on. I think I got a picture or two right here. And really, really happy with that. So now we also did a thing. So as you saw, we got the car fired off. So checking the bearings that you saw, doing compression test, leak down, going through everything, going through the carburetor and getting it repaired, everything paid off, and it's running. And we haven't done a full heat cycle and two-step yet, but we wanted to make sure it's banging on all 8. We could see that on our screen and everything in the car, and very, very happy with that. So we're going to, probably have a little bit of final pieces and getting everything ready. And we'll do a two-step test and make sure it builds boost and such. The final, kind of little bit that I really need to get done, it's Sunday evening right now, and we just finished it. So I'm gonna show you this. We just got it wrapped. And you almost can't tell that it had any issues there. We've got our Bishop's Performance transmissions, 1320 marketing back up on there, and then we moved our Go Lithium right into that grill. Look at that. I think we're gonna be ready here. We have a couple of days left to get the final stuff done, and you guys are going to see us kind of getting the chassis and other stuff ready as well, and then loading up the trailer. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. This has been, I don't think I've gotten very much sleep this 2 weeks, so I'm gonna go probably pass out at like 7 o'clock tonight and maybe sleep for like 12 hours. Thank you for subscribing, watching, everything. Go to the website. If you're gonna make it to the event, stop by the trailer. We're gonna have all of our merch and everything up there. And until next time, guys, be safe out there.
in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling